Hello, and welcome to another video. So this is going to be a fun video. I haven't done one of these in a long time. I really just wanted to come and show you some skincare stuff that I picked up. But then I thought about, it's the holiday time. So we'll make this kind of like a holiday gift guide, things that I've been using, things you might like to see, things you might want to pick up. We're going to talk a little bit about some sales. I mean, there's everything in here from hair products to electronics. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned for today's video. But before we get into today's video, if you're one of these people, and every time you see somebody with something, you got to go and get it, just go ahead and turn this off now, girl. I don't want you to spend all your coins, okay? This stuff has been accumulated over the year, if not years, okay? And even if you aren't buying anything for anyone else, maybe these are some products you might want to look at for yourself. But like I said, just had to get a disclaimer. I'm not trying to tell you to run out here and spend all your money. As a matter of fact, let's go first up with my favorite place, which is Bath & Body. Bath & Body Works is having a sale, I believe, Black Friday sale. But let me tell you something that most people who don't shop at Bath & Body Works a lot don't know. They're always having a sale. Download the apps and they have a sale on whether it's their little hand sanitizers, the spray ones or the ones that you squirt onto your hand. These hand soaps, $2.95. They just did a sale at $2.95 for these. They're normally $7.95. So if they tell you buy 2 of these and buy 3 of these, get 3 free, that's not a deal when they go on sale frequently for $2.95. Okay, so don't get that. As well as the hand sanitizers, like I said, they'll go on sale for like $1. They were $1 the other day, the little kind and then the spray kind. Now the holders, maybe if you would pick those up for the sale, like if they said buy 3 holders, the little pretty things, and get 3 free, maybe that's a deal, especially if you're gifting it to someone else. The body sprays as well, they have a $5.95 sale. So telling me buy 3 of these and get 3 free is not a deal. This is $19.95. If you buy 3 of these and you get 3 free, it's not a deal, okay? So I just want to go off and say that there's better sales than what they're putting out for like their Black Friday sale. You can wait till semi-annual. If you plan on like getting a gift for someone, I'm not necessarily like a big on Christmas kind of thing, but if you want to get a gift for someone, just wait till they have the sales, okay? Wait till they have the sales. Download the app, save yourself some coins. With that being said, this scent that you see me holding right here, if you are a person, let's see, do you see the packaging there? If you are a person who likes, they're calling it gourmand now. I don't watch people's videos like this necessarily, okay? There has been one lady that I found recently and I like her videos, but I don't watch videos like, oh, tell me what I want to smell like. No, I'm watching for the deal, for the sales, for things like that, okay? Maybe even for the personality, but I don't need you to tell me what I like to smell like. However, if you do like sweet smelling things, I have been looking at Bath & Body Works since literally about 7 or 8 years ago. They had a scent that I really like, and I was like, it's not a big deal, okay? I'm gonna get I got lotion only. I got the lotion, I picked it up, it turned out to be a fragrance that I absolutely love. Guess what? They got rid of it and they never came back out with it. So from then on, if I find a scent that I really like, I will get more of it. Now I'm not paying $19.95 for it. I'm gonna wait till they got it on sale for $5.95 and then I'll get more of it. I have not found a scent, like I said, in like 7, 8 years that I wanted to buy more of it until this line came out. So the first one that they launched is this scent. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see? It's this scent right here. And as you can tell, it's small as well. This is $10.95. And then they did a mini sale, okay? So I got this from the mini sale. Wait till the things go on sale. You see how small it is? $10.95? No ma'am, Pam, okay? So I bought this and I was like, oh, I like that smell. It's a very sweet, I don't know, strawberry, milky kind of, smells like an ice cream shop. That's what this smells like. Smells very nice. And I thought that's the best they did in a long time. And then they came out with this line. Now some people like the other ones, they was like cereal milk and all that kind of stuff. I smell all of those, but this one here, if you like that smell, the Auntie Annie's pretzel shop, which I've never had it, but I did smell it yesterday. I know exactly what they talked about. This smell good. Okay, girl, this smells good. I don't have anything else to say aside from this smells good. But if you want to go ahead and get these, wait till they're doing like a real sale. This one as well is $19.95, but it's the glitter version of this same scent. I absolutely love it. I've also noticed that the lotions and the hand soaps don't always smell the same. Like, I bought the hand soap like this and end up in the kids' bathroom because I do not like the way it smells. The lotion to this, however, the lotion to this, but wait for the body care sale. So while we're doing the body care, everybody go to Walmart, right? I found this at Walmart a long time ago. Again, I don't watch videos like this, so I had no idea that this was popular, but I should have known by the price tag. This was like $12. I smelled it, however, and it just reminded me of like, you know, like I just got out of the shower, a fresh smell that's not too strong. I love this, and I would definitely repurchase this, even though it's like almost $13. Okay, so, but it was right there at Walmart, wasn't locked away or anything like that. No hassle to get to it. So if I was like picking up, you know, some feminine hygiene products or something like that, and this was over there, I would get it. I love this. Another one, I got them both on the same day, is this. This was actually on sale, but it was like $6 or something like that. And I said, okay, I love a little, I mean, it literally smells like, it's like a very fresh, juicy smell. You know, like Garnier Fructis. I don't know if you've actually used that before, but how like fresh and fruity that smells, that's how this smells. So very much like a, I just got out of the bathtub summer kind of smell, but I don't mind smelling like summer in the winter. I'm not one of those, it don't need to be separated into seasons. If I want to smell it, I want to smell it. And I do like the smell of this. And speaking of the smell of this, I wouldn't necessarily like run to buy this again, but this, however, I would, which is just, these two go together, and it wasn't priced too bad as well. The only thing I don't necessarily like is this is kind of hard to squeeze out, but with this scent, it's worth the repurchase, okay? And again, I'm definitely a person like, I purchased the rain bath from Costco last night. That literally, as a matter of fact, let me show you this foolishness. Hold on. So again, I've been liking this rain bath since I was like a teenager, right? However, it always has been the more expensive of the bath products. So of course, I couldn't afford it and I stopped buying it. But I got a little older, started working for my coin. I said, you know what? I like rain bath and I'm gonna buy rain bath. So I've been buying this for a long time. Here it is. This is like a repurchase, of course. But we went to Costco last night, and this one's gonna have a little used because I gave some of it to my sister, but she told me that it's like popular now, and I'm like, whatever. So they had a lot of it, but look at this. These are the same price. This was at Kroger. This was at Costco. This is the same price. Can you believe that? I'm gonna have this till next year. So, you know, again, not one of those people who will shop the papers and stuff like that, but that's insane that both of those are the same price. And I love that scent. Another one is, oh, is that all the body care stuff? See, that's all the body care stuff. That's all I want to tell you about those two. So I got Walmart, Bath and Body Works, and then I told you Costco would be the best place to get that, but I really love that scent. Another thing, again, EOS has been out for a very long time. I remember when they came out with their like lip balm things, the little lip eggs, broke out my lips. I hadn't used their products again. I know their lotions and stuff are very popular. However, I never forget how they broke out my lips. So I didn't necessarily run to try their lotions, but I did want to try like a new shaving cream other than the one that's like, you know, like in the aerosol can. This one's like in a little squishy can and it feels like lotion, okay? Now I used to just use this as my shaving gel. But this definitely does make my legs feel as though I don't need to put on lotion after. And sometimes I don't like to put on lotion after. So I really do love this product as well. They're not giving it away. It's not on sale or anything. It's just something I really like to use and I talk about. Okay, so let's move on to hair products. Now, I have used up. I've been using up a few of the hair products. I know the video is so cohesive. I did a video when I showed you a few hair products that I used to really like. I don't like. I've still been using them though. I don't want to necessarily throw them away unless they're terrible. And honestly, my husband doesn't really care what he shampoo his hair with. So any of the ones that me or my daughter can't use, like dries out our hair or just simply it's unproductive, like the Mielle Rosemary, I gave it to my husband, he loved it. The Lotta Body Honey, I gave it to my husband, he loved it. So if I need to get rid of one, I give it to my husband, he gonna love it. You see the trend? But this one right here, I'm loving for me. And I've been loving it for a long time, which is why I've made the list. Oh, So Clean. Okay, you remember last year this time I was bald head. Okay, I did actually have no hair. This hair is hair. Okay, scalp is clean. This hair is hair, and I wash my hair at least once a week, and I wash it with this. They also have like a different clarifying one. It's good, but this is the best one. This is the one that's worth putting in somebody's stocking or gifting it to yourself. This is good. Leaves my hair moisturized. Like I can literally detangle my hair with this product. And this is shampoo. Okay? Hair good, scalp be good. You know, hair ain't growing if the scalp ain't good. This right here, again, I tried to do like fragrance free and all this kind of stuff, looking at the ingredients, but I stopped all that foolishness. You know why? Why I'm looking at the ingredients and I don't know what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm not a chemist. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I do know what works. And this right here, this works. Let's move on to the next product, which is from the same company. That's from Aunt Jackie's. I told you guys about this Fix My Hair. This is like my third one, still going strong, still working, okay? Not only is this my third one, but look where it is. And then I got two backed up back there. That's how good this is. I love the scent. It's nice and mild. And beyond the scent, this leaves my hair feeling so good. I just wash my hair, use this as a conditioner, and then go on about it. Now, I used to have to wash this one out because they say this one is to wash out. And then I found this, Curl Maintenance. Looks like the same product, performs like the same product. Except they say you don't have to wash this one out, and I do not wash it out. As you can, I ain't lying. I'm not, why would I lie to you? Hair never felt this moisturized. This product right here and that Honey Hydrate, this Honey Hydrate, which is a leave-in conditioner, and this right here, that's all you need to do your hair. Legitimately, that's all you need to do your hair. So I'll be purchasing this one after I use up all this from now on. Love this stuff right here. I think that's all for hair. It is. Girl, we're moving pretty quick. Oh, we're moving pretty quick, Now I barely wanted to show you this. And I barely wanted to show you this because I know how people are about skincare. I looked for skincare stuff. I'm getting a little old. You know, I look for skincare stuff, look high, look low. And on top of look high and look low, I'm gonna be honest with you, I prayed about it because it is my skin, okay? It's a big deal. And I realized something, that people only recommend stuff that everybody's using, and I just hate that, okay? I hate that. So I said, I'm not gonna do any, I'm not gonna look at videos and decide what everybody else is using. I'm gonna go into the store and I'm gonna find out what I like, okay? Now, the product that I came across that I really, really liked, I love the way it performed, was Tatcha. However, I went on Tatcha's website, and what I saw on Tatcha's website didn't really make me feel like it's a product that I would like. And if you like me and you go on the website and you look beyond what you see, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So for that reason, I don't have any Tatcha products. However, they perform very nicely. The packaging, it just made you feel like you were legitimately at a spa when you use the products. And I do love that. Okay, which reminds me of another product that I have down there. So this is the one I picked up. I just tried it out. It was not cheap. It's Drunk Elephant, okay? I was using CeraVe for a while, and if I'm honest with you, like I said, I'm getting older, so the CeraVe wasn't working. It was literally just drying out my skin. It was just unproductive altogether. So I said, let me find something different. I went in the store. I spent literally hours looking for something, and I'm not saying that it's gonna work for you, but I gave it about 2 weeks, and I really do see a difference in my skin, the way it looks and the way it feels, and I do love that. This is the cream cleanser, which I had never used before. It's really, really gentle. When I first started using it, coming from how I used to use the cleanser, I'm like, is it even doing anything at this point? And it is. I do love this. I love this stuff. I will definitely be purchasing this again, even if it is a little bit expensive. I also want to say this, even though this is not skincare advice, I stopped cleaning my face so often. Like, you don't need to do like a deep cleanse on your face every single day. Okay, even if you are working out and stuff, some days I'll literally just take the little towels, which I also added this into this list. I take these little towels, put a little witch hazel or toner or something on my face and just clean up my face like that. Every single day does not need to be get all the oils and stuff off my face, okay? Because all that is a part of, you know, your skin protecting itself and all that kind of good stuff. I got these from Amazon, and I use these to, like I said, wash my face, dry my face, clean my eyes in the morning, and I have been loving these, okay? Reusable, don't need to worry about running out of makeup wipes or anything like that. Speaking of makeup wipes, like makeup remover, this right here, I have had this since I was about 20 years old. This is old. This is old. I know you're looking at me. And you're like, girl, aren't you still close to 20? No, I'm not. This is old. Girl, this is old. Did I say this? This is old, okay? This is very old. And it doesn't take much, and it removes makeup so quick. Now, I didn't buy this for makeup remover. I bought this, remember when we was going through that phase? Hold on, girl. You would think since it's wintertime, the fruit flies will leave, but they don't. Anyway, so yeah, I bought this. Remember that phase when people was wearing like waist trainers and wrapping their stomach stuff for dear life? This is what we used to use under there. And obviously I stopped using it. Okay, obviously I saw that it was unproductive. And I just found this in my closet one day. It looks like Vaseline, but I think it's a little bit more than Vaseline. And sure enough, it says the makeup comes off, the moisture stays in. So like to take off mascara, dip it in, one swoop off. Abilene. That's worth the purchase. I don't even know if they're still selling it, okay? The next product, again, I looked high and low because my face was actually dry. And I tried products from this line before, and I really did love them. I'll put the product on the screen that I really did love, but I don't necessarily know. Like, just because everybody says, oh, I exfoliate, that don't mean you need to exfoliate, okay? So here's a product. This is a moisturizer. I really do love it. Very nice, doesn't leave like a heavy residue on your face. It feels very nice. It feels like it's moisturizing your skin. I have been loving this right here. Let me get the other product. Definitely taking down the collection. And these products I'm about to show you, don't go running out and getting them, okay? Because I've used them and I don't like them. This Omega water cream right here, I bought this because like I said, when I looked at Tatcha's website, it wasn't gonna be something that I was gonna be able to do. So I bought this because it said it was a dupe, which is why you can't listen to everything that you hear online, okay? It was like literally on the blog that this was a dupe, and it is nothing like what I put on in that store. Okay, all I did was like take a little like that from the little tester at the store, put it on my hand, and it was like not only visibly, but you could feel like this is nothing like that product. Now, if you want to have that little dewy residue on your skin because you think you have glass skin or some kind of weirdness like that, then girl, do you. But this ain't gonna do that for you, okay? So that's this one right here. It's just clean, hydrate, treat, moisturize, SPF. I like, that's cute right there. That's what all those say. So I also bought this product. Again, I was trying to like build a regimen and, oh, I need to see what's wrong with my skin. And I bought this and I haven't used it, okay? It's a clarifying exfoliant for acne prone skin. I haven't used it. Can't say that it works good or bad. This, however, I won this in a competition at work. And yes, I actually do like this. I don't know the price for it because I won it. It's also oat-based, kind of like this. It has like oatmeal or something in it. Yes, it has oatmeal in it. This is oat-based, so I see a trend here. I really do like this product as well. And you don't need to use it every day. I notice when I do use it every day, I don't like the way my skin feels. So this is not an everyday product, and I don't even use this every day, more like every other day. Okay, so those are the skincare goodies. Let's move on. So if you are in this day and age and you're like, oh my God, I really still want to make YouTube videos and things of that nature, even though I advise against it, unless you just want to do it for fun. Like, I'm doing this video for fun. There's not gonna be no ads on this video. I miss doing this, but I also realize when you do it and you're just doing it for fun, you're not in people's face every day, okay? When you're not trying to sell them nothing, okay? You feel me? So if you still want to do it, you know, the Lord has laid something on your heart to be able to share with people, or you just want to do it for fun, girl, whatever. And you need a microphone. If you like the sound that you hear right now, do you hear this? Okay, do you hear? I don't use this every time I film because you have to make sure that it is charged. I have used this microphone for like 5 years. I bought another one. I accidentally washed it. I logged off YouTube. Remember that video? I said goodbye YouTube. I washed it and I had to buy another one. When I bought it again, I bought the one with the case because these things would be dying on you, be ready to film, and then you won't have a mic. So here's the one with the case. I don't want to open it because I don't know if it's going to affect the sound. There is 2 of these in there and then 1 of the other one. So this is a good one. It also comes with a little, case like this. I barely even use this case. All these little wires and things like this. It's cute. I like it, okay? You don't even have to, if you have the new iPhone with the end like this, all that stuff comes right in there. So I also put this for you on the screen. I'm not necessarily gonna put commission links there. If I have one, I'll put one. If not, I'm not trying to sell you nothing, okay? Because some of this stuff, you can't be sold. So I also, another good gift is a makeup bag. I thought this one was so cute. I didn't see the horseshoes and stuff like that until I bought it home. And I said, you know what, I wanted it because it was green, not because it had horseshoes on it. I don't believe that horseshoes, no Lucky Charms. I ain't see none of that, okay? I just saw the color. I love the color. So a makeup bag is definitely, like just a cosmetic bag. You know, you're going places and a woman who's going somewhere, a woman who travels needs a bag. So this is a nice investment. I'm gonna ask my sister where did she get hers from, but I saw that her makeup bags had her initials on them, girl. That was cute. So let's make sure let's move on to the next thing. And that is, because I'm gonna move back to the other skincare products, I wanna show you those. So the next thing is, if you know somebody who has long nails, but they always type it on the laptop and maybe always complaining. Or maybe they don't complain because they think just because I wear long nails, I can't type as well. I recently found this, okay? Again, not sponsored. I just really like that clicky feel on the keyboard. And I was trying to figure out how can I get that on my laptop keyboard, because I do have like an external keyboard, which I really like. I bought this. And no, you cannot shut your laptop, which I thought somebody would leave that as a comment. You cannot shut your laptop with this on it, but it does work really good. So this is cute. If you have long nails, it makes typing easier. Step, I've been rocking with her for a little minute. I don't even know which one I have, but that's a Kindle. If somebody legitimately likes to read, okay, not like pretend reading, but loves to read, or even likes to read, okay? Because if you like to read and you get one of these, you'll probably start reading more just because it's very convenient. A lot of times I find myself like reading at nighttime or like early in the morning or something like that, and nobody wants to be turning on lights and all that kind of stuff. Book lights, knocking me in my head, falling off the book. So this has literally been a godsend. And I say a godsend because of the types of books that I read. I've done a lot of learning and growing, and you know, a good book. So if you have a book lover in your life, if it's you, this is a really good investment. Now, if you're gonna gift this to someone, get them a card where they can get a few books, okay? Because I have Kindle Unlimited, which to me is worth it. It's Kindle Unlimited. I know people complaining about not keeping the books and all that kind of stuff, but this is just the world we live in. If you like books, you want to read a book, you don't want to have a bookshelf with all these books on here that you have to tote around, very good investment. Like I said, if you're going to buy it for somebody else, just go ahead and give them a little card so they can get a few books, okay? Now, this is a case. I know you're looking at this. I'll put this case on the screen if I can find it. I bought it from like Temu or Shein, one of those. So this is what it looks like without the case. It's never been like this. I literally bought it. I bought this months before I got this, okay? So here it is. And what I did was just tape stickers in the inside, and I also bought this little pop-it because honestly, not for aesthetic reasons, but especially if you have smaller hands, this makes it easy to read so that while you're reading, you're not dropping this on your face, okay? So there's that. Love this. The specs on it, you can read the book, okay? The specs don't really matter. It's not colored, but doesn't need to be. There's that. The next thing, I think that's all aside from the items that I bought yesterday. Now, I haven't tried any of these, so I just kind of wanted to show you because my sister said this was a social media thing. Again, I'm not on TikTok or anything, so I don't know. Are y'all doing this? It's called Yepo. It was a Korean skincare brand store. Yes, so they had a lot of stuff in there. I wasn't prepared. She did tell me to make a list of what I needed, and I did. However, there's kind of just so much stuff that you would really need to know down to the name brand that you're looking for, else you might be in there for a little while. I really am satisfied with my skincare routine, so I did not go crazy in this store at all. But here it is. So the first thing I got was hyaluronic acid watery sun gel. Again, I don't even wear sunscreen. Yeah, I don't wear sunscreen, so I'm not gonna keep this video about why I don't wear sunscreen, but here it is. Cause black people been out in the sun for a long time. You ain't had on sunscreen all that time, and all of a sudden you won't wear sunscreen. Okay, but here it is. I'm gonna try it out. Like if I'm spending a significant amount of time outside, maybe I'll pick it up. But it was Black Girl recommended, so that's why I picked up this one. Like it doesn't have like a cast or something. So there it is. I'll put the prices for the stuff on the screen. Again, here's this right here, which is a toner. When we went to Costco, I saw that this brand was in there, which annoyed me because I'm like, oh, I thought it was only exclusive to this store. No, once something hits social media, everybody picks it up. And then I wonder if like the formula starts to change on stuff. I did need a toner for my routine because I have been using, hold on, let me show you. I like witch hazel, like just normal witch hazel. Like this, I like this. I tried this, I didn't like this. It just didn't do anything for my skin, and it kind of made it feel more textured. And that's really what I was looking to kind of get rid of, was the texture feeling. And I found out, do you know how to get rid of it? Don't wash your face so often. And I would say I drink water and mind my business. I do mind my business, but I don't always be drinking all my water. So here's this one. I'm gonna try it out. Maybe the next time I do one of these videos, maybe it'll make it to the cut. It's a cute little bottle and it's pretty big. It's kind of the size of that. So let's see if it smells. I hope not. Oops, no. Cause I don't like, that's another thing for my skincare products. I don't do fragrance no more. I don't smell anything. Now I'll be leaning on my hair. And I used to not, like it used to not matter for my skin as well. But again, you know, I'm getting older. So I had the Lancome products, which are so luxurious and nice. But for skin of color, all that fragrance, leave that fragrance alone. Girl, I had breakouts. I had breakouts all over the place. I had breakouts on top of breakouts. So I got those. I also bought this, which my sister said was good for like removing makeup. However, it just says watery gel. I don't know what it is. So I'm just gonna try it out. She has really nice skin. Her really nice skin isn't because she got a good routine. It's genetics. Okay, people be lying. She knows though. So there's this. Let's see. I hope it don't have it definitely has a little, kind of smells like cucumbers. Why can't I smell it in its clothes? It smells like cucumbers. I guess you would say it does smell like aloe, but we'll see about that too. Maybe it'll make it. And it has a very, let's see what this is about. It's not soapy. No, it just smells like aloe, like cucumber. We'll see how that works. Feels nice. There's that. They did give some, they gave some samples. This product was in there, and the things weren't very expensive. Like I'll be putting the prices for this stuff on the screen, but I think the most expensive thing I saw in there was like $30. Not saying they didn't have anything that was not more expensive, but the stuff wasn't priced very high. It's another one. And there is another one. So there's that. It's basically a skincare store. This one I was very excited about. I love a little mask. It feels so luxurious. There's one mask that I really do like, and it's called I Am From Honey. I used to use it in my suite, like when I used to do massage facials, and I really, really loved it. I never noticed anyone breaking out from it, and I didn't break out from it either. Made your skin feel very, very smooth. So I'll put that one on the screen, but this is the one I got. It's a strawberry sugar food mask, pore cleanse and exfoliate. And this one does smell, well, it smells like fruit. So I guess there's no fragrance. I guess it could just be fruit. There it is. She got a mug work one, which and then I got, from that Miss A store. I don't know if you have one in your mall. It's like a dollar store, like a little fancy dollar store. Everything in there is not $1, so be careful when you look at. But I did get only dollar things, okay? Because I had my girl with me and she was picking up just as fast as I was. So it's just a little lip liner. Again, kind of the wig video. You saw the wig video. You know, for work purposes, even though I think my lips look fine like this, but sometimes just put a little line there with a little extra gloss, you know. If it work out, it work out. If not, I only spent $1, okay? And then I got these just in case I wanna, this one I know I need though. See, there's one I do know I need right here. Not to put nothing on my eyebrows, just to, I did recently go get my eyebrows done for my sister's wedding and I really did enjoy it. However, I kind of like my eyebrows just like they grow. But I do need to comb from time to time. So there's that. And then I got this one. They were all $1 and they feel very nice too. I noticed the ones that was at like Burlington and stuff, they were a bit more pricey. Guess they caught on. Again, another little lip liner. So let me check my list and make sure. I talked about Bath & Body Works. I talked about the Kindle. Let's talk about this one, which is markers and pens. If you have somebody who likes to color, or you yourself want to get gel pens or markers or something like that, first and foremost, don't be getting these $50 markers from Amazon. Go ahead and go to Ross. Definitely Burlington always has markers and like gel pens and stuff, and they're really, really good. I try to put the brand that I like on the screen that I have used and I know work, but they'll have like whole kits, okay? Now is the perfect time to get that stuff. So I put that on here. Another thing is, if you are a person who likes to work out, maybe you do like to get massages yourself, but you've been trying to like save a few coins. The massage, the leg compression, I don't think that I made a video like detailing that product. Maybe I will, but honey, I would, if you have someone in your life who always complain about their legs, okay? Maybe they run or something like that, they just always complain about their legs. This leg compression machine is so good. I use it myself. I'm not a gadget person. It's hard to sell me a gadget, okay? But even with my line of work, like having to stand up and stuff like that all day long, that machine was worth every penny. It's at Costco. I think you might have to have a Costco membership to get it on Costco online. You can get it from other places. I do know that they had the best price and it was cheaper a while ago. Now I think people have caught on, so it's not as cheap. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Girl, don't spend all your coins, but treat yourself. Get something that you like, okay? As always, if you have a question, ask one, and I'll see you in the next video.